They can go home and they can feed their children. Them children grow up to be big old children. That was a movie reference.
Dang old children?
Yeah, kind of.
King of the Hill.
No.
I know. That's not a movie. Did King of the Hill ever come out with a movie?
No, they should have.
They should have. That would have been good.
Well, shit. How's everybody been doing this week?
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
I was out on the road this week. So
Kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
I was out in Tennessee.
Oh, is it sweaty balls there too?
It was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was 30 feet in the air on top of a heated
it's
water
cooler
tank.
up there, right? Oh, wait, you're closer to the sun.
Yeah, not when that tank has hot water under you and your ass is sweating on top of sweating from the sun.
I pity the people that get that ass sweaty water.
Lava.
I innovated.
You innovated.
When we were going out in the field. I was collecting, data. And, one of the big things is...
Who are you, Isaac fucking Newton?
And we were collecting different data, and the big question is, if the water level is dramatically lower on top of the tank, how the fuck are you going to get readings from there? Well, one of the veteran, tank industry guys that was on the construction side, he said, I got a fishing pole. And I was like, let's do it. And I managed to invent a means of
checking the water level, I guess.
Yeah, I could collect water samples. I could collect pH data and then temperature data, all via fishing pole. And there was another third party on this job site that they were installing safety rails up on the roof of this big plant, right? And they just thought it was the funniest fucking thing to see me up on top of this tank with a fishing rod. They're like, did you catch anything? And I was like, man, I was like, you just missed it. I had to throw it back.
Shit.
It's fun. I love my job.
That's cool. I'm finally on the last season of The Wire. I know I'm like way fucking late to the party on this show, but
really,
I
haven't even got to the first season yet.
Oh man, everyone's. Anyways, there's a corrupt fucking state senator. I think he is.
Oh, so it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it's pretty. There are people I've heard say that you are not allowed to have a political opinion until you've watched The Wire. But and I'm not going to go that far, but it's pretty fucking seems pretty accurate to the way things actually work. But there's this one guy, he's corrupt as shit. He's always like, shit. Just cracks me up.
That's based out of Maryland, right?
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah, okay.
Which is, I think, pretty widely regarded as one of the most corrupt fucking cities in America. So,
yeah.
My God.
But they got great fucking freshwater crab out of the bay. Oh, that's some good shit.
I have never been there.
It's good. It's good.
All I know is from The Wire.
I started that show. It's a slow burn.
It is. You got to get into the characters.
Yeah.
Once you get invested in the characters, then you're hooked.
If I remember right, it's an all-star cast.
Yeah, it pretty much is, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what. You guys into Loki yet?
I have not watched the second episode yet.
No.
I haven't watched the second one either.
Okay. Quentin hadn't watched any of it.
He's always behind.
What I will say about it is, big compliments to Tom Hiddleston to step back and pick up the 2012 Loki.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, he's put his head back into that Loki, the arrogant Loki, the fucking I'm going to rule everybody Loki.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't learned his lessons, Loki. It's kind of, I mean, because that was 2012. So you kind of move on.
It's been a while.
You got to get your head back into that
Right.
space. It's
like
cool.
the characters have developed quite a ways since then.
The DB Cooper thing was fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah, I love that. That was cool.
Lost a bet with Thor. So hopefully we get more stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Bad Batch. You guys watching Bad Batch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good show.
It is good.
I was not that impressed with the Bad Batch in the last season of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a novelty, but
Right.
since they added Omega, really kind of fleshed them out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good
I
show.
like the cameo by the two girls that were kind of trying to scam with Ahsoka in the last season.
Did you see this?
Two girls, one cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. That's it. No. No. Negatory.
Shit's weak these
Bantha
days.
fodder.
Banta Fudo.
Yeah.
Did you see this Fridays?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday? No, I didn't. I haven't seen this latest one. No.
There's another old character that rears its head.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it the one that the girls are talking to at the end of the last episode? You know what I'm talking about?
You're 2 episodes behind. If you're just leaving off with
what?
the sisters.
No, never mind. I watched those 2 episodes back to back. So
Okay.
for me, it was last week, but it was, yeah. You know,
Because
what I'm
it
saying.
was the sisters and then it was Cody. Or not
Yeah,
Cody, but
Rex.
Rex.
Yes, Rex.
Yeah. No. This one I didn't expect at all.
Mm.
But
I'm totally titillated.
Yeah. He's he's never been in live action.
Okay.
So he's exclusive to the animated stuff. But I did see Disney Plus has the OG Clone Wars on it now. The fucking 2D one.
Nice.
It was like
Cartoon.
Samurai Jack
Yeah.
animators that did it.
Speaking of Samurai Jack, I have been continuing to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm in season 2 right now. Still love it. So
I'll definitely have to borrow it when you're done.
I'm a slut for nostalgia, though. So I definitely have bias.
Yeah, speaking of nostalgia, when we were in OKC, I got the They Live soundtrack on vinyl.
Ooh.
It was fucking cool. It's like a bunch of I forgot. I mean, I've watched the movie 1,000 times, but I forgot. I was thinking, all right, it's gonna be synthy like fucking The Thing, or even Christine was synthier than They Live. But
Yeah.
but it's cool. It's cool. It had really cool packaging. So
Speaking of
I like
cool,
vinyl soundtracks.
speaking of cool packaging, we're drinking a Belgian ale tonight, and it's got a really cute little pink elephant on it, and it tastes like shit.
It's called. It tastes like a Belgian ale. It's called Delirium Tremens. And as far as Belgian ales go, I really like it. But let's talk to the expert, Daryl.
I don't.
I was gonna say,
Defer-
it tastes like
defer to the
shit.
expert.
I was like,
What do you think?
I don't love it.
You don't love it.
No, this does not taste like the Belgian ales that I normally get. So, I think if you drink enough of these, you'll see a pink elephant, though.
Well, I tell you what, at basically $5 a pop, drink up, motherfucker.
It will not go to waste.
Yeah.
It's got a really hoppy taste,
That it
almost
does.
IPA ish. But
Yeah.
and I actually started reading. I've got a book. It's the Oxford Dictionary of Beer, and I've started to kind of peruse that in because I want to learn more about this drink that I'm fascinated with.
Yeah. Enlighten us. What have you learned,
Well,
Master?
there's several museums in Europe.
You think?
One or two.
Well, to be fair, the one or two that are left.
Yeah.
It does. It is like it reads like an encyclopedia kind of. I mean, so there's lots of. I think there's like some article type of things in it, but I'm not a big reader. So I basically skipped to the back because I was interested to see what museums they were noting. So that's about as far as I've gotten.
I think Quentin has a little shout out to Gene from Rage Is My Rival. He apparently tagged us in a post today,
6 minutes ago.
6 minutes ago,
Oh, damn.
of a can of PBR Extra.
And all it said was check it. So I took a picture of me with my extra, and I just said way ahead of you. And all he sent back was I should have known.
Good looking out, Gene. Good
Yeah.
looking out.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Yeah, man.
Our reputation precedes us.
I was kind of talking to him on Facebook. Well, I haven't talked to him, but I was asking for recommendations of comedies, and he put something on there like series or movie or something like that, ? And I was going to be a smart ass, series or movie, who's in that? Anyway, I haven't responded, so but I'm looking. I can't seem to find any good comedies to dive into these days. I was just thinking about back in the early 2000s. Like there were so many movies that just used to make me just roll, and I just feel like they're not doing it as much. So anyway, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Not a comedy, but I did watch another horror movie. Splinter. Does anybody watch Splinter?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was tight.
The movie's awesome.
Yeah, that was tight.
Yeah, Splinter's a real good movie.
I'd never seen it before.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I guess I got homework.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It was very low budget, but man, it's some hardcore body horror.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
not. I don't know. It's a very original kind of take, but
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard a bunch of recommendations for it. It's called Psycho Gore Man. And I get the feeling that it's going to be very Turbo Kid.
Yeah.
So
or like Trauma or something.
Yeah, so I know it's on Shudder. I don't know if it's on any of the other platforms, but I have Shudder, so I'm going to check it out. But yeah, even the description of it's like some kid gets control of some alien super predator type thing. I don't know. But that leads me to one of my greatest accomplishments of this year to date.
Oh.
I am officially current with Last Podcast on the Left.
Nice.
That show
I thought you were going to say something about like a record-setting bowel movement.
No,
That was me last week.
Okay. Wrapped around five times.
That show, that podcast has been around for 10 years. It got on Spotify last year before the pandemic hit, right?
Yeah.
Which, I didn't know any of this. I'm figuring this out as I listened, but I started when it was on Spotify. That's how I found it. And so, yeah, I've gotten through 10 years of fucking... They started out as hour episodes. They graduated to a couple that were 2.5, hours. But now it's like, what the fuck am I going to listen to?
Yeah, now you're like, when's the next episode coming out?
It's like powering through, Stranger Things, and you're like, shit, we got a year until the next season.
Right.
Fuck.
Well, congratulations. You've been
yeah.
working on that for a while, I know.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So now everything they're talking about is fucking current, and I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Dude.
Sorry.
No, I got a question for you, though. Don't let me forget.
Butt Crack Bandit
But yeah,
in Parsons.
That's what they called me in college.
They just fucking talked about that.
no shit.
Yeah. Because he got picked up in Joplin, right?
Yeah.
So they were just talking about he robbed the Taco Mayo.
Yeah.
And it was an inside job. Thing is they kept saying Taco Mayo. Who fucking puts mayo on their fucking tacos? I've never heard of this shit.
Come on, man. Come on. Cinco de Mayo.
I know. But yeah, it was
an
literally the
inside
last
job?
there.
Oh, yeah. Like somebody.
Yeah, and Daryl's like, yeah. I got her on speed dial.
No. I don't even know who it was. I hate that because I really like that place. I really like the people that work there. The
I
people
just
that run
ate
it.
there the other day.
They're really good folks, and it's like, man, fuck you, fucking butt crack bandit. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I was sad for them. So.
Yeah. The thing about going meatless is I eat a lot of fucking bean burritos during the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually it's Taco Bell because they're prolific around here. But I was coming into Parsons the other day. I'm like, fuck yeah,
I'm a Taco Tico.
I'm gonna get some taco mayo.
Man, there's like
I can't do.
tons and tons of Taco Tico fans in Parsons.
Oh, dude, that's the shit.
I cannot
Literally.
do
But
Taco
for
Tico.
For the while, Taco Tico and Taco Mayo was like the Chicken Mary's, Chicken Annie's in Parsons.
Yeah,
It was like, that was the thing.
Yeah,
I like it all.
There's
honestly.
there's a Tico still in Augusta,
Yeah.
and there's the OG Tico in Claremore.
No shit.
Every now and then, I have to go do a call for somebody in Claremore, and when I come home, it's with some fucking Tico. The Tico doesn't make it home, but when I'm coming home, there's Tico involved.
I see.
There's a trail the whole way home.
Yeah, I mean,
What'd you have for lunch?
to me, that was the
Smell it. Smell it.
There's something about
that was the first Mexican food for me that I remember was fucking Taco Tico. So
there's something
kinda
about there's I don't know, like it's almost like they put sugar in everything. It's like
that would explain a lot.
it's like really sweet, and it doesn't. I'm just like, this is not Mexican food. This is some kind of fucking weird thing all of in and of itself that I don't like.
It's funny, when I was little, I didn't like, like real Mexican food, because they had vegetables and shit in it, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like a bean and cheese burrito. That was the pinnacle of Mexican food, and I just loved Taco Tico bean and cheese burritos. Then I graduated to the Texas Sancho, and buddy, you had one the next day.
Daryl's favorite maneuver is the Texas Sancho.
Fucking A.
Tries it on me every once in a while. I'll tell him, get the fuck out of here.
So that's why you cut your hair off, right? So he couldn't get a grip.
Yes.
No more Texas Sancho.
No bueno.
Too sexy. Ooh.
I was talking with a coworker the other day about, I guess I've just been really fortunate that we've gone through so many variants of diets growing up, and I was just had to deal with it, eat or starve, because I am like the least picky person on the planet. Like, and I did have some things that I was picky about.
Yeah.
But, like, now I'm just like, fucking put it in front of me. Beer bucket, I'll drink all of it. We saw
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that I won't scoff away at trying. Unless
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
fecal
you were
matter,
always good with vegetables and stuff like that. I mean,
I think Grandma played a good role in that.
yeah.
So
What?
Have you finished reading Dune or listening to Dune?
oh fuck, I haven't. Even
No, I haven't even gotten it off of the laptop.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Welcome back to
Okay.
our book club, everybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm a book nerd. You got to excuse me.
I do.
No, I want to read Dune.
No, that's cool. When you guys start it, though, let me know, and I'll do it with you.
Okay.
I'll read. I'll go back to it also.
I'll
do it with you.
I'll need to.
Doing it and doing it well.
I'll
is the quiz outside rock.
I'll need to buy
What's in the
that
box?
that audiobook. So
Pain.
I've been listening to little older series, another older series, but Ender's Game.
Oh, yeah.
The Enderverse, man. That's pretty fucking cool.
I heard it's really expansive, too. Like, there's a whole lot.
There's like 17 or books or something.
Yeah.
I'm on like book 6.
I can tell you.
There's a lot of things that remind me of Dune. Like it's very philosophical. Some of the books are very philosophical in their
Cool.
outlook.
I
It's
will
like
say-
arguing different points.
I did skip over. It wasn't actually last podcast on the left. During the course of that 10 years, they became a network, the Last Podcast Network,
Oh,
right? And so every now and then they would debut shows. Well, there was a section, I think it was started in 2019, where Henry kept talking about fucking Dune because he was reading Dune. And so it would come up in conversation. And finally, he and one of the hosts from one of the other shows, they did like a 5 or 6 episode deep dive on Dune.
nice.
Yeah. So I skipped over that.
Well,
I didn't
shit,
want to
man.
listen to that, but you might
Yeah.
look it up.
I might. I will probably listen to
Yeah,
that.
just look up. I think you can look up LPN Network,
Okay.
or LPN Dune, maybe. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's
I'll
on
check
there.
it out.
Yeah,
All I got to say is Duncan, Idaho. Pay attention to that character.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the movie.
Not in the movie.
No,
Well,
'cause
and not
you
and not in
blink and
the,
you'll miss him in the movie.
and not in the first book.
Yeah,
But throughout the series.
he died in the Lynch movie, didn't he?
I don't recall.
I just watched it the other day. I think he did.
Oh.
How many times have they remade that movie?
They did the movie. They did the miniseries,
Miniseries.
and now they're doing the movie again.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually
Which
excited to see this movie.
the miniseries was low budget and everything, but it was very true to the books.
More expansive.
Yeah.
Which one did David Lynch direct?
The movie. And
The first one?
Yeah,
Was
Kyle
it
MacLachlan.
1984, 83 or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. The green screen on that stuff looks like you're like, oh my God. But at the time I was like, this is fucking awesome.
And I still think their fucking battle suit,
Yeah,
I
the
still
still
think that,
suits and everything.
Suit,
Yeah,
I
dude.
still think that shit's cool.
when I read it, it's like that's the
Yeah.
atmosphere and the
Yeah.
kind of fucking vibe that I still
Yeah.
picture in my mind because it's
So I really think this new. I don't even think this new movie gets through what the Lynch.
I
film
think it's
does.
like half
Yeah.
the first book.
I think they basically get to the Fremen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense. I'm excited though, but Chani's in it, Zendaya's in it, so there is Fremen.
I'm gonna change subjects for a second.
Yeah,
but,
sorry, I totally went on a Dune fucking nerd fest there. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all right.
That's what we're here for.
I
Yeah.
managed to score an original Atari system.
Whoa,
Nice. Really?
2600.
I think it's a 7800.
Are you going to be able to get that to work on your
I don't know if
HD
that's-
TV?
They sell adapters, and I think I have one because I needed it for the GameCube.
I have a bunch of cartridges at home, right?
You still have them?
Fuck yeah,
Which ones?
Nice.
a bunch of them.
I've got Miss
bought
Pac-Man.
a lot. So.
I got Miss Pac-Man.
Do you have ET?
Huh?
Do you have ET?
I do not have ET.
I've heard that is the worst game ever made.
Dude, yeah, they buried
I
it.
used to have that.
Did you ever?
they-
Did you
they
ever watch
actually-
the documentary?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
straight
Where
up
they
like
found
buried it out in
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
Dude, I
desolate
used to
desert.
have that. It was the hardest fucking thing to play. You didn't know what the fucking goal was. Like I never figured out how to actually play the game.
But
It was so weird.
the lot of games I bought because of one game,
Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh, that was always my favorite.
I know.
I'll have to bring it. We can have like a podcast.
Fuck
game.
yeah. Old school. I can't. Honestly, now when I go home, okay, let's be real. I'm drinking, so tomorrow I may go through the closet
let me
and
know.
dig them out. But I think I had the original Pitfall, which I love that game.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
May have. I can't remember if I had Frogger or not. Fucking,
I had Frogger.
love Frogger.
I've got
Dude, help me
Missile
remember.
Command. Missile Command.
Missile
Yeah.
Command. That's another one of my favorites. Yes.
They look
There was one.
so bad.
Now,
dude.
I this is one game that I never had, but I had a friend when I was a little kid that
You
had
fucking
this
liar.
game.
You had no friends.
Oh, you're right. But maybe it was called like Space Command
that sounds
or
right.
Space
Missile Command.
No,
What?
not
No?
Missile.
No?
It
Space
was
Commander.
no.
What could
I don't know. It was like all right. It's like one. It was a 2-player game, and one person had like the not the joystick, but the one with the little
like
knob.
for Night Driver.
Yeah,
You
it had the
remember
little
Night
knob
Driver?
with the side switches, and then the other person had a keypad fucking
Crazy.
thing. And it was like you had to work together to like do these missions. It was
Wow.
it was fucking weird. I it's like on the edge of my memory because I was so young.
Yeah.
But
I'll
I
have
was
to
like,
bring
that
it.
was a weird fucking game.
We'll have to have an Atari night.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, I wish I still had my Commodore 64.
I had an OG Pong system at one
Yeah?
time. Yeah.
Oh nice.
The Intellivision,
It was
or it was just
Dude,
Pong.
I had a
Pong.
cousin that had the Intellivision
Yeah.
with the Tron game.
Oh,
That was the shit.
We are so fucking old.
I know, but you know the I don't know, the bad guys had those ships with the little hangy down things. Anybody that knows Tron, that sounds like the stupidest thing ever. But if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what
But you had to control one of those and fucking
Right.
shoot things with it. It was fucking cool.
That was fucking tight. But yeah, that was my most recent score.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
And I got games with it. So it wasn't just the system.
Oh, Q got game.
I remember a
got
few
the
years
right
ago,
game.
I bought one of the retro gaming consoles, and I think I still have it somewhere. It's an Atari, but it's got like all the games built into it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think I got that somewhere too.
You do.
Man, fast forward a little bit. Like, I can remember going to the bowling alley in Parsons and playing the shit out of the Spy Hunter arcade game.
Oh, yeah.
Loved that fucking game.
Our first practice place. I don't know if you ever went. Did you go to the old church that was on East Main when we practiced down there?
No.
Okay,
I know the place you're talking about. But
from the outside, it looks like a double wide, and for all I know, maybe it is. But
Yeah.
It was an old church, and we actually practiced in there. But they had stored a bunch of shit in there, and there was an OG stand-up fucking Galaga that worked.
Oh,
and we
Fuck
plugged
yes.
that bitch in, man. It was fucking
Fuck
awesome.
yes.
dude,
awesome.
this way back, talking about maybe 98 at the laundromat here in town, and they had a Galaga game there. I shit you not, I got to like level 90 something one time, one quarter.
Wow.
It was
all
fucking
right.
insane.
Yeah.
I was there for like an hour playing on one quarter. It was nuts.
Did you have to poop sock it?
What's a poop socket?
Poop socking is when you have to go poop and you're gaming,
Oh,
and so you shit in your sock to keep gaming.
no. I didn't do that.
So what do? Just shake it down one leg, or?
I don't know.
Was Candace there?
Candace?
Candace dick fit in your mouth?
Oh, I fell for it. Yours? Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, maybe.
That reminds me. I have been trying
Touche.
so hard. I've been on like a mission over the last 2 years to it smells like up dog in here. Someone.
What is up, dog?
Not much, man. Doing all right.
Yeah. Hey, since we're going rando here, hey, have you ever think about the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal?
All the time.
yeah, dude.
Could
on a
you-
daily basis.
Could you imagine them doing a Beastie Boys cover band? No, sleep till Brooklyn. No, sleep, Gelfling.
Chamberlain!
Your rhymes are whack. So what you want? What you want? What you want?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Oh, that was good.
that popped in my head the other day. I don't know why.
Neither do I.
That's why we love D.
So fucking random.
I literally just looked that up yesterday to see if the film was still on Netflix.
Yeah.
Which it's not, but
Oh.
I'm thinking about starting the series again.
I've got the film.
It was good. I've got it on DVD, but it's one of those things. It's like, man, if you can't stream it, then why bother?
I used to be like, I gotta have it in my hand. I gotta be able to hold this motherfucker.
Right.
So did I.
And then all of a sudden, I got this huge fucking wall of movies and CDs and all kinds of bullshit. And I'm like, man, why can't this just be downloaded? I don't have to get it.
Right.
Fuck.
Right. I went through all of my Blu-rays. So a lot of them are Blu-ray or DVD, but several of them are Blu-ray or digital download.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went through and I just loaded up my Voodoo queue. And now I have a bunch of them on there.
Nice.
I consider movies these days in two categories: with or without crust. So, do you like your movies with the crust, or do you like your movies without the crust? Therefore, digital versus hard copy.
Nice.
So,
Oh, I watched one lately that it tickled my fancy. Have you watched Nobody?
I want to. Has that got Christopher Lloyd in it?
Yes.
Yes, I
it
wanna
does
s-
have Christopher
I wanna
Lloyd
see
in
that,
it.
but I have not yet.
And it's I'm not really familiar with the actor, and God, damn it, I can't think of his name.
Fucking
but it's
Sal or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
whatever his name is.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. He's
Saul.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a fucking agent or your retired hitman or some shit.
It's the movie is kind of like a cross between John Wick and Red.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, retired, extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
good
kind
movie.
of like a cross between those. It's like John Wick with kind of a quirky comedic sense almost,
yeah.
but pretty fucking good.
That reminds me.
liked
I
it.
watched The Neon Demon. I don't know if
The
anyone.
Neon Demon.
I have not watched it, but I know all about the final scene.
Is I
Yeah.
is
I know nothing about this except
my-
that that's one of the things that my
Little-
wife refers to my penis as.
So, it's what we livingly recall necrocunnilingus.
Oh,
I refer to it as.
Better work on your tongue lashing skills, Munson.
I mean, it's a horror movie, but it's supermodel themed. And
supermodel.
my biggest gripe with it is it's a beautiful movie. And honestly, the premise is really cool and I really enjoyed it. My biggest takeaway and gripe with it was there's symbolism for the sake of symbolism. Like, it just
It's kinda,
overbearing. Like,
it just hits you over the head with the message.
look at this art.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
that's
it's a very art house film. The director is very art house.
Yeah.
Is it Gaspar Noé?
I don't know for sure. I didn't pay attention.
So it feels
Like,
pretentious.
Yeah, yeah.
Extremely
Okay.
potential.
Like Lars Von Trier. Have you
Like-
watched any of his shit?
If so, I don't know.
The one I would recommend is The House That Jack Built.
Okay.
I've seen
The House That
that
Jack
listed.
Built
I haven't watched.
is fucked up because it's about a serial killer, Jack, but it's all from his perspective. And then on top of that, it's very art house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the guy that did Nymphomaniac. You remember?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Antichrist. This is
No.
Willem Dafoe.
I'm not familiar with that one.
He does shocking shit. I feel like for the sake of doing shocking shit,
Yeah. Okay.
But The House That Jack Built is actually pretty good.
it's getting
Right on.
harder these days. Shit.
Yeah.
It's just
The
the symbolism isn't necessary. Like the overbearing symbolism. I like more
Yeah.
subtlety.
it's a
instead
little
of,
heavy-handed.
oh yeah, because I mean, there's parts where it's just like, it's all in her head or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
you're losing me.
Right. Like, I like weird artsy shit. Like
Same.
I love some David Lynch and
Right.
like we were talking about Dune, but even aside from that, like
yeah, I don't know, but David Lynch is cut from a different rug. Of course, there's probably 20, 30 years difference
sure.
in age.
I want to say I really like that dude's movies, but I can't think of anything right now that he's done that I really liked a lot.
My favorite is Lost Highway.
That's mine too. That's one of my favorite movies
See,
ever.
I love that soundtrack. I never saw the movie.
Dude.
It's fucked up. I would
I've
love
heard
you to
that
watch it,
Yes.
and then I would love you to tell me what you think it's about.
yeah.
Because I think we all have our own
D-
little fucking theory about like what's actually happening in that movie, and
right.
and you're probably, and I think everyone's right. It's whatever
I
you
haven't
get.
watched
You
from
haven't
it.
watched it yet?
So that's
Okay.
that's D and I's homework. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
watch Lost Highway for the next side.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I was looking for it on DVD, which I'll get into why some movies aren't on streaming and different stuff like that. But when I was looking for it on DVD, the only thing I could find was a Canadian copy. You couldn't find it in the States. You probably can now.
Is it banned?
No. I mean, it's not like it's that bad.
He's like, call me, eh?
Yeah.
I'm at your house, eh?
But there are a lot of movies and a lot of shows that we can't find on streaming. And you're like, why the fuck not? Or you can't find it on DVD or something like that.
Yeah.
It all goes back to music rights. Apparently, there is a limit on the rights when they purchase them for the music. So they have it for like theatrical and and when it's on HBO and stuff like that. But 20, 30 years later, they would have to pay for it again in order to put it on. And so, it's kind of like, is it fucking worth it? And so that's why there are shows and movies that we can't find.
I remember that being a bigger problem in the 80s. It seems like there was. I remember I used to ask. I don't remember who it was. I asked somebody, "Hey, why don't they have like real bands play to these soundtracks?" And I guess like it was unlawful at one time or something, or I don't know. But like, they'd have
Lost Highway soundtrack was first time I ever heard Rammstein. Because Dad showed me, and that was your first.
And because the first time I ever heard Rammstein was just in a fucking brilliant piece of cinema. I mean, that whole scene just gave me fucking chills. And I mean, the guitar was really cool, but then it comes in and he's singing in fucking German. Like, holy shit! This is the coolest fucking thing.
That was how I started listening to Rammstein. It was originally from the Lost Highway soundtrack. Because I remember it was on my little MP3 player that it was a big deal because you could see the album cover on it instead of my CD player. And I always just saw Lost Highway, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what? And then I actually saw the actual album cover, and I'm like, what? So
can you reach over there and turn that off, Quentin?
So that's definitely a good Lynch film.
I still haven't watched it, and I know that I've heard nothing but good things about it. But
it will fuck with you.
I will watch it. Shit, I'll watch it tonight.
Do you still have it?
Maybe.
Well, if you do, I need it back.
Blue Velvet is another really good one.
Blue Velvet.
Yeah, it's Dennis Hopper. It's fucked up.
That's the merits of Pabst Blue Ribbon, though.
Dennis Hopper's a weird fucking actor, dude.
Dude,
he's so hit or miss. He's either brilliant or he's just totally fucking awful.
So yeah. But he is that generation's Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking the nail on the head right there, son.
Because
that's awesome.
Even when he's in something fucking terrible, he's fucking great. Even if he's over the top.
So let me get this right. You got a couple plumbers and they're from Brooklyn, and you want me to play a lizard named Bowser, but I'm not going to be looking like a lizard, right? Okay.
Right. You fucking got it. Action.
I got you now, Mario Brothers.
So
I can't even. I don't remember how he talked in that, but
so apparently in 1997 there was a movie by Stuart Gordon.
That's a good year.
Who did Reanimator? You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Called Space Truckers.
Truckers.
Yes.
I remember this.
Okay, it never
fucking horrible.
Yes, it never got U.S. distribution. It showed for
sure.
theaters.
I watched it on Cinemax a lot.
It showed up on HBO and then ended up on Cinemax. So I fucking watched it yesterday.
For the first time ever
on Amazon Prime. Yeah. That's fucking Dennis Hopper and Stephen Dorff. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I wish the song was in it. I love that song.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've talked about it on the podcast before, but
your new job?
No, I'm getting there.
Again,
the movie I really want to watch again is fucking Over the Top.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I've watched that so many times.
What I was getting,
I got it on DVD, dude.
What I was getting with that is, I don't know if I've ever told this story, but I was at a party when I was in college.
Oh, you told me that. You told me this. Yeah.
And they were doing a fucking arm wrestling tournament and shit.
Did you do the shit with your hat?
I didn't do the shit with the hat, but I did the hand climb up. And I fucking won. And I was like, and I did it again to the next one. I won. And then I was like, all right, I'm good. So I'm going to end on a high note. So maybe there's something to it. But I did that dramatic fucking. You got
to get to one look.
It It was ridiculous.
That's
And I told
awesome.
Dad immediately after. I was like, "Hey, just wanted to say thanks for showing me that movie."
That was a proud dad move. It was.
Goddamn right, yeah.
Because
proud dad moment.
I won a couple rounds of arm wrestling because of it.
I just remember the big ring, and he's got one hand on the wheel. He's got the.
Yeah.
Fucking absurd.
Could you imagine if somebody
The
really
kid
did
over
that?
to the side. Over the top, Dad!
Just think somebody really did that in real life. They would just walk around with a giant fucking arm on the right side. You know, just-
Have you seen what is
Like
it?
a fiddler crab.
Lady in the Water? M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
You remember? Freddie something or other, the Mexican guy in it. All he did was work out his right arm, and it was fucking great big. You guys remember
I don't
that?
remember that.
Yeah. He's like normal dude, but then this
The
arm is
one
just
arm
fucking
is
huge.
jacked.
And of course, Shyamalan, it had a purpose, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he just had this great big fucking arm. I was the only one who worked out.
Speaking of using movies out in the field,
I thought you were gonna be like thinking about working out one arm.
You really gotta stop and think about that. You'll pull your dick off, dude.
You'll pull your dick off.
so when I was out in Tennessee, I was
That's a
with,
different Christmas story.
Wrong download.
Sorry, Q.
When we were out in the field out at Tennessee for this job site, we were checking in the hotel and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he was on the 3rd floor. I was on the 2nd floor. And while we were in the elevator, right before I got off, I was like, "You ever seen that movie Devil?" and he was like, "No, what's it about?" And I was like, "Oh, like 5 people get trapped in an elevator shaft, and like there's a killer in the middle of it." And then it dings, and I was like, "Anyway, have a good one."
The only thing that would have made it better is if 4 people walked in behind you.
And he laughed about it. He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that." I was like, "Sleep tight." Like,
Yeah, if you ever get that opportunity again, go. Did you ever see the opening scene of Resident Evil?
yeah. And that's
stick your head out.
That's if we get stuck in an elevator.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what we need to do? You need to stick your body head first through the door. And that way, when we turn it on,
Just remember to jump when it hits.
but yeah,
It's not bad, right?
Oh, it's all right.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking. What is it called?
Ozark Lager.
Ozark Lager.
Oh,
Refreshing, familiar, reliable. Pairs well with spring storms, summer heat, crisp, fail mornings,
I'm getting one.
and cold winter nights.
Mm.
Oh, fall mornings, not fail. Sorry.
That sounds like the Ozarks.
nice. When's the next season of Ozark coming out? You guys watch that shit, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Jason Bateman?
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
It's really good. Chase. D says Jason masturbating.
Dude, I watched Teen Wolf 2.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going to be better than that.
Jumping back real quick.
Except maybe
Well,
dodgeball. Except
that's
maybe
a-
dodgeball.
yeah.
Cotton.
Yeah.
Isn't there a fishing store in Cherryville? It's called Masturbators.
No.
No?
No.
Where did I see
there
that?
is-
Past Moran. It's up.
There
by Moran.
is a liquor store in Chanute
Chinook
called Dick Liquor.
Dick liquor. I love that. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
Going up by Moran. There's a place that it's not there anymore, but it was called Masturbate and Liquor.
Masturbate.
There's a Mexican restaurant over in Nevada, Missouri, called I Don't Care.
Yeah. There's the other place, the muffler shop in Chanute, where their slogan is no muff too tough. It's literally on their sign.
I love shit like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. What do you think, D? Ozark Lager.
Going from a Belgian ale, it's quite a contrast.
I should have
do not like
cleansed my
Belgian.
palate first.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I tell you what, if you had a PBR side by side, it would be pretty similar.
I don't agree. I don't
Really?
agree.
I don't agree.
I don't know.
It's got.
I don't get lager from this though. I'm not feeling lager.
Then I think you just got some after effects of the Belgian.
What are you sipping? Bitch juice, D? No, I'm kidding.
Is it all right if I grab one, Matt? Just since we're taste testing here.
I brought them for everybody.
Rogers, Arkansas. Refreshing, reliable. Pairs well with.
I already read it.
Yeah, okay.
I already read it.
Yeah, we
Save
don't
up.
need a fucking rerun here, D.
God.
Hard work, honest beer.
Before we started the podcast, all the Belgian beers had been passed out, and we had Zach didn't have any decency. He just cracked it open and drank it. We didn't even say grace. The audacity of this man.
Yeah, I fucking have no regard for decency, decorum.
Cut his hair and just thinks he owns the place.
Yeah, man. My hair was to the middle of my back. It's the longest I've ever had it.
Wow.
Probably, I'd say at least 5 years.
What you don't know
it's been a long
is he
time.
has braided it onto his scrotum.
Yeah, yep.
Yo, I never thought of that.
Did you give your balls a good Viking name?
Look at him when he stands up. It'll fall out of shorts.
Hey, Hrathgar. Hrathgar.
Instead of skull, it'll be scroll.
Scroll. Skull.
Schlong here.
Long hair.
Slong here.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, I cut my hair.
Ragnarok.
Q wins this episode of Off the Edge Side Quest.
I'm actually looking for the hair right now, but I don't see anything.
Quit looking at my package.
That ain't Thor.
That makes me,
That's whore.
that makes me think of
What was I going to try? The Big Texan? What is it?
the Texas.
It ain't Loki. It's Chokey.
What was that burrito called? The Texas Schmolkum or whatever the fuck.
From Taco Tico that you said.
The Texas.
Sancho.
Texas Sancho.
The Texas Sancho.
Daryl's giving me the eye like he's going to try the Texas Sancho on me.
D's
Let me see your
got
Viking beard.
D's got the Texas Sancho. I've got Ragnarok.
Let's see if you can lift Mjolnir.
Still worthy.
Stormbreaker. It's kind of dramatic, isn't it?
All right, I'm going to try the rustic, traditional, resilient, familiar, refreshing, reliable,
There's a lot
hard, honest work beer.
There's
the
a lot of-
Ozark Lager.
There's a lot of fucking R's.
All right, let's see.
It's still better than good ass beer.
Yeah, sadly.
That's so disappointing.
It really is. It really is.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad.
It's a fucking lager. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping back to previous discussion, one of my goals long term is I want to start building my own like mini arcade in my house. Like get the arcade machines, all that shit. So
Oh shit.
apparently you can do it.
You need to get Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
No, you need to get Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, Dragon Quest. But seriously,
Gauntlet. Dark Legacy.
Yo,
Yeah.
you gotta get Gauntlet.
we'll be like,
Terminator 2 with the guns.
oh,
Cabela's Outdoor Hunter.
I'm just saying, dude.
You remember the fishing?
I'd play
You
the
remember the
fucking
fishing
shit out of
games on PlayStation that we got?
Oh yeah.
If I had the fucking fishing
Yeah.
control, fucking wow.
Again, I'm showing my age, but when I was in 7th,
I
8th
played the
grade,
shit out of that.
I would raid the couch cushions for quarters. I'd
Yeah.
hop on my bike. I'd go down to, and this is when I lived in Lancaster, California. There was Round Table Pizza, which is fucking awesome pizza. We don't have it here. Anyways, to do Street Fighter 2, just spend whatever quarters I had, dude, and learn the move.
And that reminds me, because on Facebook Marketplace, I came across a fucking Galaga, but the tabletop version, like they would have in a fucking Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Oh, sweet.
Shit, I don't need.
You
Yeah.
ever, do you ever notice on Galaga, like different machines act differently on how fast you can fire?
Oh yeah.
That makes a huge difference. Like I was saying, I got to a high level. It was like, it was like I could fire super fast.
Yeah.
That made all the difference in the world.
Question. Monster House.
Yeah.
That movie.
Yeah.
Thou Art Dead. Was that an arcade machine or was that just for the sake of the movie?
I think it was just a movie.
Okay, because
Yeah.
obviously it resembles like Castlevania.
Yeah.
And that's the shit I'd want a Castlevania arcade machine.
Was that an arcade game?
I don't know. I know for sure.
I don't think it was. I think that's a
NES.
Nintendo original.
Yeah, but
It would be great on an arcade, though. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Wolfenstein.
well, apparently you can do all kinds of.
Need some fucking Wolfenstein.
Yo, did they have a Doom?
Strider. You guys ever play Strider? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was one of the coolest fucking arcade games ever.
So
There-
Zach says.
It was. God damn it. Fine, I'm fucking leaving. Don't believe me.
I'm out of here.
There was
You sons of bitches.
Strider was great. Dude.
something if you guys get bored and just want to burn some time. There's
Oh wait, that's Strutter.
there's a
Sorry.
thing called Dungeon AI,
What's that?
which it's a text-based dungeon crawler,
Nice.
but it's ran by an AI. So if you type like say a goblin, rolls into your dungeon or whatever, and you say skullfuck goblin, it will fucking do it. Because it will say, you grab the fucking goblin by its ears and you proceed to skullfuck it. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
medieval Grand Theft Auto.
It's
Nice.
absurd. You can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I hear if you beat him up, you don't have to. You can get your gold back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dino Crisis.
Yo.
Dino Crisis.
Fuck yes. Love
So,
Dino Crisis.
For a long time, I never actually told you this, but after I moved out, I went on this big nostalgia kick of just trying to get back to those games that I grew up with. And I tried so fucking hard to try and get Dino Crisis. And unless it's on, the original PlayStation 1, there's no other ports of it.
It will play on PlayStation 2, right?
I know, yeah, it will.
Do
Do
you
you
guys?
guys-
You still have the PS2, right?
Just said you have a week working PS2.
You
I
guys
still have it?
You guys have it.
Wow.
And I'm still kind of upset about it because when I tried to take it, they were like, no, it's fucking mine. I was like, oh yeah, the fucking 10 inches of dust sitting on this bitch, it's still yours, huh?
Now that I know I have it, you're fucked.
I think we all need to have a band Tekken 2, Tekken 3 night.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah,
don't know any of the
especially-
moves in Tekken.
I love
Especially
Tekken.
after like the
You'll
special
get-
pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get your shit stomped.
I'm sure I will. I know nothing about Tekken.
I'm all about it.
I'll get in there though and learn.
You'll be a little fucking button mashing whore,
Yes, I do. I like button mashing.
Yeah, you know what's fun is my Tekken thing is I find like the one power move and then just exploit the fuck out of it.
Right.
And you'll get at least 5 rounds before they figure you son of a bitch, you're playing the same fucking thing.
I see. I was raised against that shit, so
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I always get fucking jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just hits
'Cause
like
it'd
a
be like,
fucking truck.
Boom. Just over and over and over.
I played that for years, and I think another fun little band team building exercise would be playing Magic the Gathering. So D will play it. I know.
This is my take, and tell me if I got it fucked up. Magic the Gathering to me is like playing D&D, but getting rid of everything fun. It's like
I think
it's like you're only doing the fucking rules, and you're not like imagining anything.
I don't think it's getting rid of everything fun. I think it's getting rid of anything original.
Yeah,
I agree with Dad's statement, but
Yeah.
I will say the fun.
I
is,
exaggerate. I'm being
the
hyperbolic.
fun is still there because
Fuck you guys. I love that game.
because the way that I play, literally, like, I play, for lack of a better word, like, my play style is super fucking toxic. Like super
There's
top.
so much.
He rolls into the game and he's the guy that you fucking hate.
Yeah.
There's
Exactly.
more to it than that, though. I mean, it's
I understand
so you
there's
go back-
strategy
you go back to
it,
it's a
and-
card
yeah.
strategy game.
I
So,
guess the thing is, I always looked at it and be like, would I rather do this or play D&D?
you're not
And
the first person I've heard say that, though.
Really?
Like, yes.
Okay.
Like, fuck this game. I'd rather play
I-
D&D.
Yeah, that's the way I always felt about it. So I never got into it. I'm just going to play D&D to scratch that itch, you know?
I played against two sweaty nerds in high school. The type
Let's just call him out right now.
I
Who
will
are you
not,
calling a nerd?
I will not mention names, and I know they don't listen to this. But
Yeah, that's not cool.
but they're the types that they work their part-time job. and
I have a condition.
Any
Not that sweaty.
any money they get, they're spending it on cards.
Look, point
they're
Dexter.
they're going to the
I'm trying to get
card
laid.
release parties or whatever.
If I can't get laid.
Anyway, I got invited to play with them because they found out that I played.
I heard listening to Off the Edge podcast gets you laid.
We're just fucking with Q's story. Sorry, dude.
And
I'm listening.
anyway, so we sat down and we played, and it originally started off as a free for all. So all three of us fighting each other.
Didn't they tag team you? I think
They
you told the
did.
story.
They
Yeah.
did. They totally fucking tag team me because about halfway through they're like, "Oh, we got a fucking problem."
Houston, we have a problem.
Whooped both of them, and then from that point forward, they never talked to me again. They were not
Sore ass losers.
not
Shit.
not so much never talked to me again, but never ever invited me to play Magic the Gathering with them
Yeah.
again because I whooped their ass.
You just
I-
dropped an atomic bomb on their game, and they're just like,
Another
all right.
fun story. I snuck out in the middle of the night when I was still living with the parents,
Uh-oh.
That took talent because we've always had dogs.
and I did really good.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, but you'd be proud, but disappointed.
You snuck out to play Magic?
I did.
That is the disappointing part. Yeah.
That's the disappointing part. I fucking snuck out instead of getting laid, doing drugs or anything. I played Magic the fucking Gathering out at a fucking public park.
I would say that's a backhanded fucking, like, I don't know, compliment to your father's parenting and your mother's parenting.
I don't know. Magic's a fucking gateway drug, dude.
Yeah.
That's some fucking nerd
Next
shit.
thing you know, he's in a forest with a fucking cloak and he's a dagger and he's like calling down spirits.
Fucking drinking PBR.
We're raising a pussy.
He's fucking you got some weird science shit going on in your basement.
But anyway, I even went.
Gary! There are fucking motorcycles in my house! Wyatt! There's fucking killer mutants in your house!
I went so far to even come up with a fucking stupid name for what we did. I called it Operation Dark Magic, which made sense because it was in the cover of night. I thought I was like,
Call it Durgic.
I was like, oh, this is so fucking cool, Dark Magic. Anyway, met this kid that also snuck out. And we sat down and we played a tournament. It was freezing outside. So we were like, all right, let's get this fucking game over with.
Yeah.
Fucking stomped his ass. And then same thing. We didn't want to play. Magic.
I'm never sneaking out to play Magic with you again.
You know what? I made it way too fucking easy on you because when I had to sneak out as a teenager, I had to jump from the second floor. I jumped off the fucking roof.
See, okay.
And getting back in the house,
Son?
that was interesting.
Why you limping, son?
So I'm gonna give you the details on that.
My dick's so big.
It wasn't at your house. It was at grandparents. But I didn't jump from the second story.
Yeah?
I slipped out the side door
Oh, yeah.
and snuck back in without the dogs.
He's like, yeah, I got out of your house better than you.
And so, yeah, it was a little
Granted, I'm assuming that your grandparents still live in the same house.
same.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh.
So he pussed out.
Shit,
basically.
Shit.
Yeah, you got to jump from the fucking.
It's going to be a bit harder to explain a rolled ankle in the morning if I did it.
Hey, yeah, trip going down the stairs. Come on, I had that shit ready to go.
Bitch fell down a staircase. I don't know what to tell you.
I remember skipping after prom with my girlfriend at the time in high school, and I got home or whatever and the next day. Old man's like, "Yeah, how was after prom? how was after prom? Oh yeah, it was great, man. We just played games and had snacks and stuff. What the fuck's all that mud all over your van?" Fuck!
I got stuck.
Oops. Didn't think that one through, did I?
Took a detour. There was a mud pit. It was crazy. Should have been there.
It was a prank. All these kids, they throw mud balls at my truck. I don't know.
It's bullshit.
Y'all want to play some music?
Yeah.
Yeah, we better do that.
I don't know. This is one of those fucking Saturday jams, though. It's like we can start playing at fucking midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could.
We could, but I gotta
go stop at the
I gotta
brewery.
go. I gotta get up in the morning. Gotta do some
All right.
things.
You don't have to.
I know, but I do.
It's fucking Father's Day, dude.
Happy Father's Day,
Bedelia.
Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, Bedelia. Where's my cake?
Happy Father's Day to all the sperm donors and good dads out there.
All right.
Enjoy.
I appreciate the Creep Show reference.
All right. Thank you.
Why haven't you made my cake, Bedelia?
Oh, that's fucking
yeah.
great.
Okay. Okay, now I know what you're... Yeah.
my cake?
Where's my cake?
I loved that shit. I used to
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
the
were good.
fucking crate used to scare the shit out
Oh
of me.
yeah, it's still.
Yeah,
it's
that's nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Great.
That's what the
think of
fucking
Adrian
wolf
Barbeau.
thing.
Yeah.
The under the stairs. Is,
Yeah,
oh,
I kind
man.
of. I'm vaguely remember.
That's
One of mine that I always remember is the raft one, where they're like the.
See, that's Creep Show too.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, that's
a
pretty
good one.
fucking
Yeah.
crazy too.
Yeah. The dude's like,
Meteor
the fucking
shit.
wooden Indian.
Oh shit.
sorry, bitch.
I beat you.
Yeah.
I can hold my breath for a long time.
Yeah. That one
That's the first one.
wasn't
Okay.
necessarily scary, but it
No.
was like, what a good story.
Does that?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
And
Does
it
it
was
also
fucking-
have the Stephen King one where he like turns into a plant?
Yeah, that
That's
was
the meteor shit reference.
Okay, yeah.
Meteor
Meteor shit. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I love that one too.
Gordy, you lunkhead.
Those were, dude.
This is a
Those
good
were
side
such
quest.
great stories.
Yeah.
though. They were great stories.
Oh, god damn it. I want to go back and watch those now.
We need
what's
to
this- we're gonna
title.
I got
Call
them on DVD.
Nostalgia
nice?
trip.
Nostalgia trip. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nostalgia trip. That's what we're calling it.
Take a little
Nostalgia
trip down memory lane.
And a trip.
Do a little dance. Eat a little mushroom. Get down tonight.
Gelfling.
Did I ever tell you? So we went and saw Tracy and the Time Travelers. I'm not going to call you out, Tracy, but I'm totally calling you out.
Ruh-roh.
She had a couple of incidents where she forgot the lyrics.
Oh no.
But it was funny. I mean, and she recovered great. But I told her afterwards, I said, anytime you forget the lyrics, you say, "Get down tonight."
Yes.
And I pointed out, we learned this from Spencer Smith
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
What did he throw
at
out?
Rocklahoma. He forgot some lyrics.
Rocklahoma. Yeah.
And he said, "Get down tonight."
And god
and
damn it.
Zach was the only one that fucking noticed. And of course, I had cameras at Rocklahoma because, who knew that we were ever going to go back, right?
Right.
And so I
right.
had cameras. Fucking Zach's just
I
playing
was-
guitar, but he's fucking cracking up.
But god damn it, he did it like with
I can't even remember what song it was.
we were covering a Tool song.
Tool, yeah. So that makes it funny in and of itself.
Yeah,
They're
like,
fucking Tool.
it
It
was-
was, "Get down tonight."
It was Swamp Song. It was Swamp Song. And just, he just threw in there, "Get down tonight, dude."
Awesome. That is awesome.
I'm crying crying right now.
So I told her
he did it with such a straight, just fucking perfect. Like, oh god damn it.
So I told her that was the rule.
Yeah.
If you forget the lyrics, you gotta say "Get Down Tonight." It doesn't matter how it fits. You just say "Get Down Tonight." It's like the new fucking tradition, right?
Yes.
My face is hurting. I've laughed too much for this.
It's been a good side quest.
Yeah.
Good side quest.
I don't know if I can sing because I can't breathe.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, man. Delirium tremens. It's taking effect on this podcast. I think.
Yeah. It's got 2.5 out of 4. I think it's a 2.5 out of 4. Zach liked it.
Why the
I like
better
it.
than anybody
But
else.
I like it,
Oh,
but
there's
my
4 of
asterisk is that I'm not.
That's what we should have done the first time.
I'm not a big fan of Belgian ale to begin with.
Here's what
but
I'm
I
going to
did
tell
like
you.
this one.
Is it was $18 for a 4-pack. They are tall boys, but unless you, well, I don't know. Daryl really likes Belgian ale.
And I don't like this beer.
So,
He drunk it though.
yeah, so
Because it's $18.
go ahead and skip
he done
it.
drunk it.
He done drunk that shit.
That's an off the edge recommendation. Skip it.
Get the PBR.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
All right.
This is good shit.
We'll see you next time. Bye.